Hello, Radiant Soul. Always great to connect with you. I'm so excited for this reading, and I feel so much joy that we get to connect on the soul path. If you happen to be new to this channel and community, hi, Michele, and you are so welcome here. For this reading, we're going to be looking at what your future lifestyle is going to be, what you are manifesting. But I'm also going to be looking at the Akashic records, the Akashic field of consciousness, to see what is also on your destiny. I know a lot of people have been doing a lot of timeline jumping, a lot of frequency shifting that's changing how you're expressing and experiencing your path, how you are wanting now to manifest your soul purpose. So there are quite a lot of changes that are happening in the spirit realm that are starting to take hold and manifest on the earth plane here. So that's what we're going to be looking at. What is the future lifestyle that you're creating? How are you going to be living? What is your focus going to be? What are the changes that are coming up? And any insight from spirit or guidance from spirit, as well as your higher self, to see if there's any adjustments that need to be made. So I'm going to do an alignment meditation. As always, you can stick around for that, or you can skip ahead with the timestamps, and the timestamps are in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me if you would like a reading, to do any inner plane work or hypnotherapy, or just say hi. Oh, also, if you want to connect with me on Patreon, ways to do so are there. If you just want the monthly energetic updates, that's free to you. You just have to sign up with your email. And then there are other more personalized tiers for more connection and soul support, soul guidance. And we have a Metaphysics and Spiritualism salon that we do monthly. So anyway, all of that's in the description box below. All right, so let's get a closer look at the card, shall we? We have soul story number 1 here. And I'm not going to read all of it because I didn't even read it. I just tuned in and pulled cards. The crystal ally stone that you have is Apatite. Soul story number 2. This is the card. And your crystal ally for this reading is Tiger's Eye. Soul story number 3. And you have the Himalayan ruby, raw ruby there. And soul story number 4. This is the guide card. And your crystal ally is Lepidolite. So always trust your own intuition, your own insight, your inner knowing, your guidance, and choose the cards or crystals or stones that most resonate for you. Sometimes when there's a lot of change, it can be more than one soul story, or more than one stack, or more than one crystal. I also just want to say something that sometimes I see in the comment, and my heart just goes out to you, because I myself have gone through tough times in different times in my life. You know, that people are saying, I don't want to heal anymore, or I'm getting the same message. You really have to trust yourself and your path, and that if you're guided to a particular reading, that means you have the potential for to manifest, and you have to ask yourself, what am I doing, or am I just in a rough patch? And that's why we have tarot. That's why we have astrology or numerology, you know, or spiritual team or spiritual guide, or, you know, therapist or counselor or a coach, a soul coach or spiritual coach. I'm trying to give as much support as I can, and I really hope these are helping you. I know I love doing the readings, but try not to lose heart. If you're in a rough patch, or you have been for a long time, months or years, things can turn around, and they do turn around on this earth plane. Sometimes a dark night of the soul is longer than someone else's dark night of the soul, or something that you're working through. It's not always something you're doing wrong. Sometimes it's the soul's path. It's the choosing of the soul. And sometimes, and I've been there, sometimes it is something I'm doing wrong, or I'm down a wrong path, or I meant to learn something. So have compassion and love for yourself and your path, and always get the support that you need, because you are totally worth it. And this is a sacred life, and it's your life, and that means it's sacred. All right, so we're going to get to the meditation. I will see you in that. I'm going to align in and connect in. Take this time to align in through your higher self to your soul, opening up to the higher energy centers of awareness, connecting in through your breath. Begin to consciously slow your breath down. Let your in-breath be a little deeper as you focus inside, and let your out-breath be a little longer. Take a deeper breath in, pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel a centering inside. Now bring your inner gaze, your inner focus into that sacred space in between your in-breath and out-breath, and center there. Take a deeper conscious breath in as you breathe out. Extend and expand your awareness above the crown chakra, a foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, until you feel a natural pause point. Pause, connect in as you breathe out. Extend, expand into the higher self. Feel the essence of your soul. Begin to feel the guidance and energy of your higher self. In your own pace and pattern as you breathe in, feel a deeper alignment to your soul, attunement to your heart. Relax into the guidance of the higher self, the higher extended and expanded consciousness, the expanded and higher vibrational frequency of you. As you breathe out, begin to feel this guidance and a sense of protection, knowing you're protected and guided on your path. And when you're ready, choose the card. Cards are stones that most resonate for you. Hello, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you for your reading. All right, let's see what's coming up for you. What are you creating? What are you manifesting for your future? We're going to be looking at your lifestyle. What is it that you want to do, and how do you want to live? What are you creating? So got Apatite here. I'm going to put that there, but it is really calling me. I feel like this is the perfect stone for you. We shall see why. Okay, so for this, you've got many things you had to do to get here. The fact that you're here is a miracle. Okay, I'm getting a lot to do with shedding of skin, or a lot of transition, change. I don't even know if I'd say ups and downs. For some of you, maybe a lot of ups and downs, but there's just been a lot in your life, maybe different focuses or ways of being, maybe a lot of different jobs or different careers. There's been a lot of interests, but there is something that is blooming, and I just heard blossom where you're planted, bloom where you're planted. Of course, you have to sprout first. So it's like out of adversity, there's a lot that is coming up for you in your future that is going to be a lot to do with growth. And a lot of it has to do with spirit or your spirituality, a connection to spirit or an understanding of spirit, or perhaps deep healing on a spiritual level. Anything. This could be through, esoteric studies, divination, the occult. This could be through Reiki, energy work, any kind of healing. I feel like, and some of you, I actually do get that you are either a healer or work in some type of health, healing profession. In fact, I'm getting a lot to do with health, or you could have been in the healthcare and maybe you're moving on from that. But in your future lifestyle, I am seeing a lot of growth. I'm seeing a lot of peace. I just heard hard-won victory. So this has not come easy, but it's getting easier. And I would say with Apatite here, that has to do with clarity, cleansing. It also Apatite does bring in the ability to manifest. Once you get the clarity, you're able to manifest much more easily what it is you really want, or need and want. You could look at it that way. Apatite also helps to clear anything from toxicity, whether food, environment, negativity from past trauma or conditioning, relating patterns, family history, things that kind of held you back. So definitely in your future, you're not going to be as held back or as contained. I feel like I actually really feel like a lot of growth with you, and that you're going to be in a place where you can really not just realize your potential, but more actualize it. You can make what you know or what you want to do very tangible and real, because I feel like you've been held back by circumstances in your life. And for some of you, more than most, sometimes our path is a bit more obstructed at certain times in our life, or than other people. I keep hearing hard won, or you've had to do a lot on your own. This is blossoming health also. So the future lifestyle that you're creating is one where you're very creative, maybe even very artistic. There could be something with art, sound, music, or you're around that kind of environment. I feel like your environment somehow is going to be more nurturing to you. And there may even be like a garden or a park that you go to, or maybe you've always wanted a house or a place that had a nice garden. I'm getting that also. I'm getting a lot of greenery and more luscious is what I'm hearing. Some of you, I just heard South Africa. I also am hearing India. So there's either a move within those areas or to those areas. Some of you could be doing more retreats or spending time in a retreat, or also facilitating retreats. I just heard, I've always wanted to have a place where people, like a bed and breakfast, or I've always Airbnb, but make it spiritual. So there is some kind of health, wellness, fitness, spirituality, project or center, or again, like it could be retreat where people are coming to stay or spend time. Now, some of you may get this idea because you yourself end up doing this, and it gives you some great ideas. Okay, let's put this here. It's the guide cards. You can get it. And then we've got, childhood home. Now, didn't I say clearing? Remember where you came from. No, but okay, so let's look at this. I'm going to put this out. Yeah, you would have done things sooner or differently, but you had to drop into the deep end of the soul. So this is your future lifestyle, not only very conscious, but what I'm being shown is that it could be near water also, some form of water, whether a beach or a lake, a river, but if it's moving, I see movement. You're going to be able to live more from your soul and from your heart. And I mean like small things like, I feel so good here, or I met these great people. It's interesting. I keep getting a lot with health and wellness and fitness with you. Purse, wallet, pursue your true wealth. Okay, so what I'm seeing in your future lifestyle is, yes, I'm seeing a lot of abundance. I'm seeing you able to manifest much more than you even are now. I feel like you're at the tip of the iceberg, but it is coming from some kind of work. It is coming from your own inner wealth, your own gifts, your soul gifts. Like you finally saying, I am going to do this. I am going to focus on this. I am going to take a chance on myself. Whether you're doing this as a side project or side business, or those of you that are entrepreneurial and working, for yourself, it's coming from you connecting more to the truth of who you are, more of your soul. So this is a lot of conditioning. So what brings in this ability to manifest more and to do better in your life is you connecting more from your soul and getting that support spiritually, getting the spiritual support, that spiritual connection. Well, let's see what else. The Devas. I'm just Sai Baba, Devi Baba. I'm getting a very strong, maybe Eastern influence. It could be with meditation or meditation retreats. I feel like there is some kind of opportunity or experience that's coming up for you that's going to cause you to look at things differently. I'm kind of getting mixed messages with you. I'm going to get different cards now. Yeah, the ability to manifest more from your soul. The ability to grow. You're going to have a lot of growth. Look at 5th house. Projects, create fun things in your life, romance, art, drawing, painting. This makes me feel like with this next to your inner wealth, that this has a lot to do with something that you do or you create or you write, that you're finally doing that, and it's actually going to really pay off. It's like you're at the right place at the right time. Yeah, and then we've got Leo here. Self-expression. You've overcome. In your future, you have overcome the challenges, perhaps even feeling less than or not, or not enough, or I need to study more, I need to train more. A lot of you could be doing a lot of workshops or trainings, whether doing them yourself. But I really feel that there's a gift that you have, or multiple gifts, that when you put them together, you start doing it, you feel very, very fulfilled, and you're able to really move into a higher level of self-expression, and that's bringing a lot of abundance. So really, your future lifestyle has a lot to do with manifesting and being in a very high creative mode. Just taking a drink of water here. Didn't I say something about water? Yeah, I think water important to you. So I don't know if it's drinking water, washing something. Living near water or spending time near water is really helpful for you. Yeah, inner child, a lot of healing. It's like in your future lifestyle, you're really able to blossom and bloom. That's what I'm getting. You're going to be able to blossom and bloom more. You're going to be able to grow. A lot of you, I feel that your past life or even life now, circumstances have held you back, that you've been held back, or you've had limited ability to do what it is that you want to do. And so that's changing. That's starting to change. All right, let's look at some tarot before we get into oracle cards and astro dice. So future lifestyle that you're creating. Some of this is the Queen of Pentacles. I gotta say, I keep getting circumstance. This is either familial or circumstances. Or you went in a certain field for money, or because you had a family, so you had to go in a certain direction, or you studied something. Some of you could have had your awakening later on. Got the King of Pentacles. So You have the ability to renew your life and to focus on growth. So what is coming up for you is your future lifestyle is one that is rich with experiences. You're able to finally grow and expand. You're able to expand yourself, your life. You're able to expand your circumstances. You're able to expand through your training, but also through your projects. Yeah, there's a Knight of Cups. Something very spiritual. And as I said, this Queen of Cups. Strength. Got Leo there. Twice. Got Leo here. The Strength card and Leo there. This is about persevering and taking that chance or plan. This is plan for action that ends up moving you from Eight of Swords energy into the Wheel. Okay. And what is that wheel? That is change of circumstances. So basically you're coming to this reading, whatever you're doing to clear, cleanse, healing, getting out of a particular situation or circumstance, once you're in the next environment, Wheel of Fortune, there we go, you're able to expand. So you're going to be expanding out of your current environment. You have to work within the environment that you're in, and then you will be able to expand out of it. Now, some of you, this is doing something. Again, maybe workshops, teaching, or retreat, or you go on a retreat, or you're helping someone put retreats together. There's something about your healing ability or your healing work. Some of you, you're healing through art or some form of self-expression. And some of you are going to, in the future lifestyle, you're partnering. There's a partnership that's helping you, so you no longer have to do the heavy lifting on yourself, by yourself, and on your own. So what comes for you in the future lifestyle is a lot of expansion, and that's financial expansion. It's your life gets to expand into more fulfillment. So where you have felt held back, things are opening up. That's the message. Things are opening up for you. Okay, let's see. Future lifestyle. A lot more growth. So whatever that is, expansion, growth. That's more stuff to do. Expanding with different people in your life, more friends, more support. This is I'm getting is the held back by circumstances and limitations. That's what's changing in your future. And you're creating that by connecting in more to your soul gifts or your plan, your projects. Yeah, see, look at this. Work you may not want might not be in reach. Take a temporary position. Your new place offers job security. So what I'm getting with this is Spirit is letting you know that you're in a process of growth and you're getting a handle on things and you are creating that future lifestyle that you want. The message is, though, that it is you have to work within your circumstances. Some of you are thinking, if I'm only was not here or I was there. Work with what you have, because there's going to be a natural opening up that gets you into another level or the next level. So you don't need necessarily to leave. It's more about adding to what you're doing. And then whatever it is that you don't want to do anymore, whether it's a job or where you're living, that's going to become less and less energy there. So you're really being guided along to where is there more growth in your life? What's growing? What has the potential? Where are there more possibilities? Where is there more potential? As long as you're following that, that moves things around for you, if you want to call it the wheel of destiny, that moves things around so that you can move out. So this is not like a lateral move. It's steps like on the spiral, and you're getting higher and higher. And there we go, movement. I love this. You'll make good progress now, and you'll be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps are possible. So by you really connecting in to spirit and being guided and doing that plan that you have, bit by bit, step by step, really connecting in to that soul essence and really not fighting where you're at, then there's going to be natural movement so that you can live a more expanded life. That's what you want. You want expansion. You want to be able to create. You want to be able to focus more on what it is that you want to do or what you love to do. And that is coming. I've got one more card here. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. Yeah, all that I was saying. But it's taking time. The wheel is about time, and the time for you is the particular steps that you're having to do, to put the plan in motion, while you're doing your creative projects, while you're doing more of that. And then you're going to have the shift, whether it's financially, you've things have picked up, there's a level of stability, whatever that means for you, that things start moving more and more and more in the direction that you want. So it's happening now. That's your message. When you're creating your future lifestyle right now, even in the circumstance that you are in. And Spirit wants you to know also, a lot of it is also through visioning or visualizing. Okay, so here comes workspace, productive environment, creative zone. Okay, and bustling hub. So you're going to be around creators, other creators or collaborators, whether online. That's part of your future that you're creating. Is much more creative work, contract work that is more inspiring for you, more creative for you, that's for even more fun. Some of you, this is healing work, or you're mixing modalities, or maybe you're a writer or blogger and you're also a Reiki master, or maybe you're doing astrology and you're doing videos. There's a lot here about being more in a more productive environment. Some of you are wanting to get out of a corporate, or what you're feeling is not so creative or is really not honoring your energy. You will be able to move out of that environment. Some of you, the future is very much working in AI or technology, or bringing that to what you do. And I do feel that you are going to be in a place where there's just a lot of creative energy, whatever that means to you. Is that working in technology? It's others that are doing what you're doing. And so you're going to be gathering. I also feel like where you live and how you live there's something opening there too. So you could be around more people, where you're having more gatherings, or you're meeting up with people throughout the day, maybe working out of the more remotely. But I definitely am feeling with this group here that the expansion has a lot to do 3D. It's just a more expanded living, like meeting up with someone and collaborating. Or collaborating, online, or with somebody that's in another country. This is just really about a lot of expansion of your gifts, your creative pursuits, your creative expression, your projects, being able, and I see for some of you, it's actually being a consultant of some sort, or you're hired, maybe project-based. It could be hourly, or the jobs are different lengths. Let's get the Roonies. Ooh, full moon celebration. So this is coming to a culmination here. Fullness. I'm getting this fuller life. The future lifestyle that you're creating is a much fuller life. Yes, with achievement, Jera. So you're able to achieve what it is that you want. There's more achievement, there's validation, and of course with that comes some kind of financial abundance and prosperity, generosity, balance, gibu. So even though this is a timeless reading, you're going to notice, I feel like August, September, October, that time period, the fall months, autumn time, some kind of shift. Whenever you have the harvest time, you're going to be harvesting. Now, of course, there's cooperation. So this tells me more support in your life, collaboration, collaborative projects, people inviting you to share or do more with them. This could also be work, like an interview or being hired also. So a lot to do with you with expansion of your life, your lifestyle. If you felt very cramped or very limited, that is changing. You're opening up, and a lot to do with opening up more to work that you enjoy and that you can creatively collaborate with others. So there is a lot of abundance. It's also making me think, yes, there's a lot of money, there's a lot of abundance and prosperity, but also that a lot of what you do is somehow project-based or per what you put in. Some of you, this is, I heard, replicating something. So there could be something that you're creating and like a product also. All right, let's connect into soul story number 1, how they can connect into this energy. Wow, it's already there. Mercury. You got Mercury in Leo. There we go again with Leo. Are there Leos or Leos prominently placed in the 12th house? Yeah, vision. Work with your mind. Work with the spiritual vision, visualize, do vision board, dream board. Really think about, even with these readings, whatever you align with, whether it's mine or someone else's, sometimes it's great just to, when you're riding your bike or you're walking or driving, or just listen to it and just do the affirmation. Because right now your subconscious mind is very fertile, very open, very receptive to positive input, to the input of what it is that you want. It's like you're a container right now. And so whatever you put in is what's going to grow. And so knowing that whatever you're putting in right now, especially the next 6, 8 to 10 months, whatever you're putting in is going to grow. Yeah. All right, so we have Cancer energy here. Leo, of course, Leo twice, 3 times, because we have Leo also ruler of the 5th house. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But this is the renewal. This is the ability to draw in, to have those ideas, put them into form, and then also, take that ability or money or resources or whatever and compound it. But really for you, I'm telling you, the visualizing or seeding that subconscious mind with what you want is really powerful for you at this time. All right, so Light, your Soul Insights mantra is... I'm expanding into living the dreams and reality of my soul. That's what's happening for you. All right, lots of love and light. Shine bright. Hello, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you for your reading. All right, so I'm getting a lot to do with teaching, not just learning, teaching, learning, but maybe you are a spiritual teacher or a counselor or a guide of some sort, no matter how you do it, whether it's individually in your life or professionally. I'm getting a lot of wisdom with you. Some of you could also be astrologers. So what I'm really getting in what you're creating, this future lifestyle for you, has a lot to do with your work, and maybe even be able to take it on the road or to reach a new level with your work that you are really seen. Your future lifestyle brings in a lot of determination, a lot of focus to create a new reality for you. And I do feel that I also heard climbing the ladder. You're going to this next step. There's a lot of acclaim, validation, praise. I feel some of you could be ultimately starting to earn more income by what you do. Also, some of you could be graduating or getting out of some kind of school, whether diploma, certificate, advanced, some kind of an advanced degree or training. It's showing that the work that you have, and plus the wisdom and the experience, the training, the certification, whatever it is going to bring you a very abundant and prosperous time. It's going to move you into a more lucrative field, or your field is getting more lucrative as you're getting more known. Okay, let's see what this means. Make sure this is on. So everyone in your life is teaching you something. Are you learning? Book of Life. And then we've got 25 here for 7. So I really feel spiritual teacher, spiritual guidance, that you have a lot of wisdom or guidance, or you've learned a lot or studied or trained a lot in something. And I also am getting that you're going to be imparting this to other people, whether this is in a school setting, a group, or this could be corporate training, some kind of training. Some of you, it could be in the, I don't know why I keep getting health field. A lot of people in the health field. Could be in education. But you are an educator, so whatever you're doing, you're also helping people. This is not just telling people what to do or helping them. It's like you help them fish, you know what I mean? It's not, you just don't give them the meal. You help, how do you get the meal, or how do you raise it? And you're going to be very, very focused. If you haven't been able to focus on this dream or this goal or a plan of action, that's coming in. Very, very, very focused. A lot to do with making what your dreams, your goals really manifested into physical form. This is about building something up also. Some of you, I suppose, could be bridging from one thing to a next, perhaps. And the future looks very bright, very lucrative for you. I keep hearing the word lucrative. Or you happen to take a job that's very lucrative, or a position that's very lucrative, or you make a career change that's very lucrative. So I'm getting a lot to do with, like, you're realizing your worth. Like, wow, people want this, and I can charge this for that, whatever that is. Oh, look at that, school. Examine your beliefs about being tested. All right, let's see what is all here. How many you have? Family, baby, reconnect with your innocence, explore your sacred roots. Okay, so I'm getting a few messages here. I feel for some of you, you could have gone to school for something, and maybe you got married or had children, or you're a single parent, and you've had to put some things on the back burner. This is what I'm definitely getting. Some of you are working literally with babies or birth. Like I said, I kept feeling healthcare. So are you a doctor? Are you an obstetrician? Are you a midwife, a doula? Do you teach? Do you teach school? So some of you, there is a group that is very already involved in teaching. And you've trained a lot or studied a lot, or maybe you're going back to school. So some of you, the future lifestyle is one of training or studying to up-level what it is that you do so you can get paid more. And I really feel, especially look at this, bridge and transition. And I think in the channeling, I said bridge. So, and here is school. And some of you may be homeschooling also, or teaching from home, bridge. So you're in transition. So you're bridging from one career to another, or you had to stop a career, or you could train, but then you're going to maybe go back to it. I definitely feel that there's some kind of, again, I get acclaim. There's some up-leveling of the work that you do in your future. Some of you could be funding a school, founding a school, or you're teaching. Maybe it's, online, or maybe you have your own school or center, or you're doing workshops or seminars. All I know is I do see you bridging from an old way of working. That is, you're developing your own, you're doing the research now, you're developing your own system. There's something that you're developing. Oh my God, look at that. It doesn't get another book. Divine Wisdom. This is definitely a group, if you're drawn to this, that has a lot to do with as a soul guide or teacher, soul guidance, teaching, assisting on the planet. And then we have clarity. You know what's coming in for you? I'm going to put this here. I feel like you're getting the clarity to make different decisions to go in this new career path. In other words, let's say you're a regular teacher in a school. Maybe you write a book or a workbook on how to help children learn, or what are the 5, issues in the educational system. Or maybe you're a midwife or a doula or obstetrician, and you're like, okay, I'm going to write books on, how to deal with the hospitals or your health. There's something that you're an expert in your field, and this is also from the Akash, that you're actually meant to, do this. Now, it could be studying relationships or family, but you're moving into a time, what's the future lifestyle that you're going to be living is one where you're really recognized for your training or wisdom, your life experience, your field. You're expert in your field. I also get that you're going to be writing. So I get a lot of writers here. Or some form of communication. You're relaying the information. Some of you it's speaking or public speaking. Some of you it's consulting. I will say that there is a lot to do with writing is going to be a big part, whatever that looks like for you. That's going to be a big part of also what you're doing. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I just heard take it on the road. So you're going to be sought after. You're going to be in quite demand with what it is that you're doing. And some of you are like, oh, I just heard baby. I'm getting a lot with, and it says babies here, family, babies, maybe even moving with your family due to a job position, just as I said that, and second house. So Pluto, the transformation. So your life is going to have a huge transformation, a rebirth. It's not going to look the same. Some of you, I feel you write a book and it really does well. It really takes off. I just heard music too. So this could be, album, MP3 or whatever. Oh, now look at that came on the bottom. I didn't see that. Libra, we've got contracts, we've got energy of relationships. So this is also what's your future lifestyle is a lot of clients or customers or working with people. Again, I'm getting being recognized. It'll be interesting when we get the tarot. And second house, assets, finances, the things that you value. Now this is, and this was on the bottom that I didn't see, snuck in, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, hard-working. Shrewdness, caution, ambition. Yeah, your ambition's coming up. But again, the corporate ladder, something that again, you studied, whether life wisdom, school. I feel like you're maybe at a certain level and you're going to go to a bigger level. And this to me brings a lot of financial abundance. In your future, lifestyle is much more abundant and prosperous. I would say wealthy, not just abundance, prosperity, that's great. Abundance is having enough, or more than enough of what you need and want. But I feel wealth. I feel, especially with second house and then Capricorn here. And the Pluto is telling me that it's a complete transformation from where you're at. Now, part of this comes from some clarity that you get about what it is that you want to do, or there's an opening or an option or a, some of you, this could come from being offered a particular position, a job or a position that then you go, okay, look at that clarity. Ace of Swords. Yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles. Yeah, getting paid for the work, the services. So your pay, things are going to be adding up. So even though right now you might say, oh, I'm just getting paid, it's either you're saving, you're putting money aside. Because Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. It's very much money in, money out. But if you only spend 5 of them or 4 and put a couple aside, there is this building. Something comes into the clarity about what you're meant to do for your career, and then we go into the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, your future, and then the Page of Wands. Writing, directing, there could be something with a play also. Screenwriting, screenplay. You will have the money to move where you want to move. That's the other thing Spirit wants you to know. So things are going to be opening up more for you. You've got the Queen of Wands and Page of Wands. So this idea moves you forward that comes in, or this job, this opening, this opportunity, this influence. You could call it a gift, a boon, a flash of luck. Whatever this is, when it comes in, it moves you to the next level, where some of you, I heard, you're going to have more savings. So you're going from the 6 Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of you are managing your money well, or you're going to be, the future lifestyle. You're able to manage your money well. You're able to put money aside and build. And then that is bringing in this, really wealthy lifestyle is what I'm getting, where you're feeling lighter, you're feeling more joyful, you're feeling like I'm living the greatest life, my dream. I feel free. I can do that. Because you're going to be very well received. And because you're well received, it's also going to make you feel more motivated, more inspired, more ambitious. And now some of you, what is your future lifestyle? It is home, family, marriage. For those of you that this is something that you want, there is children, there is a family. There is definitely living with someone and or marriage. And I do feel that the person that you end up with is also very well off, might even be more well off than you are. Maybe they give you the idea of what to do. And needless to say, it's like a legacy. It's like friends, family, creators, collaborators. So people that you're working with also become like family. Or you may be a part of a spiritual group or spiritual center, whether in person or online or both, where it is like a family. It's like an extended family. So one of the things that's coming in also, okay, and I just got a message, look at that Akashic Records. The book is also the record. So you're at a turning point where you are going to go for it. I'm wondering what this one thing is. There is something coming in that gets you on a whole new track, that you meet. If you're not with this person yet, if you are with somebody, if you're partnered, then there is a turning point where you guys decide, okay, let's create this, let's do this, let's pool our resources together, or I have this great idea. Because I feel like I keep hearing success, luck, and abundance. It's a lucky opportunity, but you're prepared for it. So Spirit is saying, if you have an idea right now and it's in the beginning stages, you need to put that together. You need to focus on that so that when this comes in, you're ready. You're like, yes. Even if those of you that are partnered or married or whatever, if you talk to your partner and say, look, I'd like to go in this direction, and these are my ideas. If this came up, how would we do this? Make sure everybody's on the same page. If you're already, in a partnership or relationship or married or whatever, have significant other or, whatever that is, or family, talk about it now. That way, because what I'm getting from you this is coming in. This is manifesting. This is not just something that you're creating or manifesting. This is actually in your Akashic. I'm being guided to look at the Akashic records with you. And I do feel some of you held back either because of relationship, or maybe you were in another job, or maybe you had children or a child, or maybe you couldn't do it because it's like, oh, I have to make money now. I'm a single parent. Whatever the past was, or I had to take care of parents. I had to do this. I had to do that. Whatever it was, it's like the wheel is coming around again, which means the law of return. The opportunity is coming around again. And I'm hearing this, it's okay to free up. It's okay to work less and receive more money. It's okay to generate more money or generate more income. Some of you are working with human design, or something about human design could be very good for you or important for you. But your life is going to go through a major transformation. Where, I got to tell you, I hate to say this because it sounds fairy tale-y, but where you have it all. And guys, you know what? I believe in this stuff. This is why I do the readings. I have had things in my life that I never planned for. I traveled around Europe. I really didn't have much ambition. I tell people that I didn't do my readings and cards and meditate and ride my bike at the beach and write poetry. I just I always just let my higher self lead for the most part. Only a couple times I haven't. And I've had some amazing life experiences and financial experiences. I had a talk show. I lived in a 13 million pound house at one point in England through a friend of a friend of a friend. You know what I mean? So trust me when I say it is possible. And I feel this with this group. I feel like people are going to go, how did they do that? How did that happen? It's like you're getting it all, whatever that is for you. And I heard unfinished business. So there's something you're meant to finish up this lifetime. And I absolutely feel 5,000% by what I'm getting intuitively, psychically, the Akashic records opening to the exact page of this relationship and turning point, that you're going to have it all, whatever that is for you. And some of you, I do feel like people partnered in here, or like single parent. And then there's that second marriage or third marriage or whatever. There's that mixed marriage, or you've been alone a long time. And then there's that person, and they're able to be a support financially. So I don't know what it is for each of you, but you have to prepare. What does that look like to you? I'm going to see if Spirit says what that is. Do your work, trust and believe. So we only have to do a little bit. We don't have to do big change or big gestures. The universe picks up everything else, and our higher self guides us. So there's just a little change that you need to do. Is it projects? Is it just putting those resumes out for a different job, up-leveling in your job? Just visioning or thinking, I can do this, or just taking out that manual, that book that you were working on, or that creative project or writing project or that spiritual project, whatever it is. Look what's coming in. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind, to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Didn't I say something about recognition, praise? So I'm telling you, it's such a small thing. It's not going to take a long time. And look what comes in next. Gifts. Uncovering new talents, and then direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly. So what's going to happen is you're being guided. It's like your inner compass is guiding you. You are being divinely guided. So something, oh God, I got to take this too. Look at this, it's on the bottom. Unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. See, growth, expansion. But yours is a lot to do with money, financial expansion. That's part of you on the Akashic, was you were meant to have a lot of money. And maybe some of you had a lot of money or nice things, or maybe your family had money or somebody had money. You're meant to have more money. You're meant to have, I just heard lucrative job, lucrative position. So there's something about the timing. Maybe it's because you can handle it more now. I don't know. So many different reasons. No judgment. But your gifts, your ideas, getting clarity of what it is you really want. Get clear. If you're saying, wow, I want to be able to buy anything I want. I want to be able to travel around the world. I want a cozy pillow. I want those great, Adidas or Nike, I don't know, tennis shoes, or those kicks, or I want that great cashmere sweater. I want that great car, or that whatever it is. I don't care. You need to embrace the 3D game. Taurus here, second house, Cappy, manifested form on the earth plane. All you need to do is give spirit the green light. Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, I want to have that. Yeah, why not? Because whatever you went through, you're not determining your worth by what you have. So there is a lot of up-leveling in this soul story. Financially, vitality, feeling better. A lot of you, if you feel like you've lost strength or flexibility or agility, that's coming back. Some of you, I get yoga teachers, massage. You could either be doing that as part of your career path, your spiritual career, or some of you are going to be doing that more. But I'm getting a lot of freedom of movement. I'm getting dance. Okay, we got more cards out, so I got to do the runeys. Let's do the rune, and then... Yeah, this is also retirement. This is also the money to retire easily. Those of you that are looking at that or wondering, can you do that or will you? These are annuities, insurance that pays off. So this is all, some of you, this is also crowdfunding, some kind of, also being part of some kind of group or think tank. But the lifestyle, the future lifestyle, is a lot of abundance, opulence, lucrative job. It's insurance coming in. It's some, I don't know if it's savings, investments, or something occurring, a dividend. Maybe it's passive income. I'm also seeing definitely a house. Movement, trust, partnership. So for those of you that are not yet partnered, whatever that means, maybe it's the perfect collaborator, you're a writer and it's the editor, maybe it's, living together, marriage. Ooh, awakening and a breakthrough. There's the Pluto energy, gang. There we go. Movement, breakthrough, and I love this, achievement. Life cycle. Doesn't get better than that. Abundance, movement, the ability to move, to live where you want to live. That's coming in for you in the future lifestyle. Things a lot lighter, happier, more joy. You can have a lot of breakthroughs in your life. And some of you are helping others have breakthroughs also. To a next level, to a next level, to a next level. And there's a lot of joy. Like, I did it. We got it. We did this. Look at this. Is amazing. And also, Jira has to do, again, manifesting in the harvest time. So if you're in the Western Hemisphere, right? Is that where we are? That's going to be August earliest, but September, October. This is a lot of growth, but this is also the ability to buy or purchase what you need or draw it in. This could be somebody giving you something or gifting you. This is also your gifts, but other people gifting you. So this could be a lot of gifts coming, monetary gifts or other kinds of gifts coming to you also. Just heard something about Shea Stadium. I have no idea where that is. Near a stadium where you're going to be watching some people play. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, gang, I'm getting way into this reading because I can feel the expansion energy. And I'm not kidding. I see boats. Somebody owns a boat or is going to own a boat. Somebody, a plane. I don't know if it's a little plane or a big plane, but I see a private flying, private plane, private jet. I also see on an island. I don't know if that's Aruba, Ibiza, Ceres, something series. Just nurturing health. Yeah, you're gonna, I also feel, this is for some of you. Wow, look at this, gang. Luxury, what did I say? You're going to have some luxury. Some of you could be getting a very nice, luxurious gift, either from this person or for yourself. Duty free. Some of you are going someplace where you're going to be able to get some, I don't know if it's Greece, Turkey, I don't know, where you get gold. You know, you go someplace and they have the like 22 karat or nice gold, but the price is good. Some of you also, your jewelry or something that you make or design, it could even be sculpting or something, is going to be in boutiques. Okay, let's see. Okay, a couple of these are similar. This little story number one. We have workspace and we have bustling hub. I get New York. I'm also getting overseas or Europe. Some of you are starting or you have your own business. Those of you that have your own business, yeah, I thought so. England, Ireland, drinks, beverages, pub food, tavern conditions. Some of you either are living already in Europe and you're going to be traveling more, or some of you are moving there or traveling to Europe. Now, I also get with the tavern and also with this bustling hub that there's more people in your life, of course, with the Ten of Pentacles also. Connections, collaborations, could be like an artist loft, artist composium, compendium, studio, boutiques, bazaars, where people sell their stuff. This is really, really, wow, you're going in the right direction. Okay, you just need to get out there more and you need to start. You need to put your stuff out there, whatever that means. Mix and mingle. Really, really mix and mingle. And listen to that idea that you're getting from spirit, the downloads of the ideas. All you need to do is a little action and the universe is going to take right over. I'm getting a lot of change. Again, this is a timeless reading, but let's say a little bit August, but September, October, and into the winter months, which would be November, was it November, December, January, February? Yeah. So November. So there's a lot for you in fall, winter. Some of you, depending, again, if northern hemisphere, we're in southern, could be summer, spring and summer. Is what I'm getting. Yes, a lot. So if you've wanted to get pregnant, that's part of the scenario. But I get home, health, happiness, a family. You're going to have that family, creating a family or family of your choosing, or family, people that are like family, friends that are like family. But you're definitely extending your family also, and also very lucrative from your ideas, from your gifts, from your soul gifts, from your ideas. And for those of you that are starting a business, or you're wondering, do I do that startup? Do I start on my own? Yes, that's the message I'm getting. Okay, let's get a little rune here, or astro dice. Okay, let's see. Aha, yes. Neptune, look at this. Neptune in Aquarius in the 8th house, other people's money. Your creative ideas, your spiritual ideas, helping humanity, helping a particular group, a particular area of expertise. And also for a lot of you, this is wish fulfillment. If you've been asking, okay, are they going to see me? Are they going to recognize me? Am I going to get paid for my services? Am I going to get that grant or that funding? Is somebody going to help me on this financially? The answer is yes. So this, when you're watching this video, it's a good time if you need to ask for a raise, a bonus, or some kind of funding, a loan. Jira is showing that. If you don't do it now, I would say spring and fall months. Yeah. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, my soul gifts bring me abundance, prosperity, and wealth. And for some of you, I am now accessing my inner wealth to allow it to become outer wealth. Yes. All right, Soul Light, let me know if this resonates. Oh, you can put a moon, a sun, a book. Name it and claim it. If you're drawn to it, it's in your Akashic. There it is, the Akashic book right there. Akashic Records. The book is open right to the page of prosperity. Lots of love and light. Hello, Soul Light. Welcome. All right, if you chose Soul Story number 3, this is your reading. You have the Himalayan Ruby, which I got at Anima Mundi. They have a great page on Instagram. Not sponsored, just really love their potions and herbs and elixirs. Okay. Wow. All right. Absolutely path to destiny. You have a 33-6. You've got some decisions coming up. So your future lifestyle, you're going to be making some decisions. Really turning points, but decisions, or maybe you're already making them. I feel like a lot of you, it's like the hand of God coming in. There's changes that you don't see that are going to be coming in that help you on your path or help you up level somehow. I just heard I finally can update my wardrobe. That's always a fun thing to do. Yeah, so there's actually even changes as to how you show up in the world or what's important to you. Maybe how you dress or your look. Something's changing. And the change that's happening very deep inside you is it has to do with your energy and motion, your emotions. Now, the ruby here has a lot to do with love, but also self-love, self-esteem, cherishing and valuing yourself and being cherished and valued. It also, ruby has a lot to do with prosperity or inner wealth coming from valuing oneself, but also outer wealth, right? The ruby, and also drawing in people, circumstances, opportunities that are true, that are genuine. This is genuine love, true love. So I just heard fork in the road. It's like you've gone through all these parts in your life and you're kind of hanging right here. Okay, you're kind of hanging right here and there's something new coming in that you don't see. It's set apart from your path. It's either a fork in the road. There's something that's coming in that you don't see that's going to greatly help you in your life or jumpstart you to a new level or breakthrough. Or some of you, this could be doing something online that goes viral or getting like a huge job, or I just heard a huge commitment from a company or a sponsor. There's something that puts you, like you're here, these are parts of your life, and then you're kind of here. Some of you feel like you're waiting, what's going to happen, what's going on, I'm doing the same thing, or I just keep doing it, believe in myself, I believe in, and then boom. So I am curious as to what that is. It has to do with ruby. It's a good opportunity. Okay, look at this. Didn't see that. Celebrity. Shine like the star that you are. Yeah, your future lifestyle has a lot to do with some kind of celebrity status, with status, achievement, being seen, known for your specialty is what I heard. A leadership, known for putting the time, the energy, the work in. Church, temple, mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority. So that could be it. So I think a lot of you have been on the grind is what I'm getting. The message that I'm getting is you've been kind of, there's either ups and downs, or you've been doing this and this and this, and you're not wavering. You don't see the opportunity that jet sets you or puts you on a new, and I just said jet set, airplane. Spread your wings and fly. Now I see flying, I see appearances, Ooh, and then you've got key. Seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. The key to your success is coming in. Wow, the future lifestyle for you is one of traveling a lot, jet setting around, up leveling. Now, some of you are either helping others do this. You're going to be more public. Your future lifestyle is definitely, now, whether it's within a company, a group, you know your circumstances and what the potential is. But this could be like, even like being passed over for promotions, and then all of a sudden, somebody comes in and says, we're considering you for this. Do you want it? Or we didn't think you wanted it. You're like, oh my God, yes. Or someone else, now this is a key. Someone else leaves a position and you get it, or they can't fulfill the contract, or they get hired. Someone else gets hired and they either leave or can't do it or get sick. Something happens and you sub or you come in and you really take off. And you really go to this whole other level with it, okay? And it's getting you known, getting you seen. Wow. It's about getting known, getting seen. What was this? The key. Seek no further, but there's the opening. See, I kind of feel like you're over here, and something like a portal. There's a portal opening of opportunity that you don't see, and you don't even need to believe it. It's like it's part of your dharma. It's karmic. It's part of your destiny. So there is a decided new juncture coming in. I'm going to do some different cards with you because I really feel, let me see here. I'm really feeling key to success. Yeah, see, you're in your routine. A lot of you have had to kind of fall in love with your routine. There could be Saturnian energy coming up where you're feeling like, oh, I got to work so hard. Or, other people are not having to work as hard. They're getting things much easier. For some of you, this is something online or something you write or put into some kind of circulation. If you're contemplating a book or anything that goes into publication or posting, that would be really advantageous or really good for you. Okay, let's see what this is. Just had a feeling. Desire. Ooh, life's debts. See, South Node. That's what you're coming out of. Remember I said karma and dharma. So, but this is also life owing you for the debts that you have cleared, 42. So, see, a lot of times we think of our debts, but we're owed things also in life. I call it the spiritual bank account. It accrues by our good works. This is how there's breakthroughs or things that happen that we can't always explain because we've put the time in, we've put the energy in, and then it comes back to us. Or we have stuck by our integrity, our own truth, and it comes back. So this isn't, yeah, you had to clear up a lot of debts or burdens or learning lessons. Yes, yes, yes. But no, this is also what you're owed. Whether this is through people that you've helped, and they're very thankful, or just the universe, God consciousness, sending people like, okay, this person's put all this time, energy. And this works everywhere. I mean, I've traveled around the world. It doesn't matter. It's the same people that are working, on the street or living in a hut it doesn't matter. It's all about the consciousness. Wherever you're at, you can get that debt or paid off. It does come back. And then you've got desire. So here's the passion coming up. And then messages. And I have a feeling one of these things comes through text or email. You've got third house message. This is also about being online, posting, soul brothers and sisters, kindred souls, kindred spirits. Some of you, it's using your psychic ability. Oh, I'm getting that with the palm or palm reading. Some of you, it's your gift, your psychic ability. You're becoming more known or more prominent. and that's putting you on the radar of celebrities. Maybe you're working with a celebrity or celebrities or people that are well known. Now, for some of you, it could be actual celebrities, A-list celebrities. I don't know, A-list, B-list, D-list, whatever. Influencer. Somebody is taking note of your work or what you do, and it's going to allow you to fly. It's like, oh, people are seeing me. People do get it, you know. So you are being more seen for your abilities. Yeah, I told you something about writing, communication, Gemini. Now, Jupiter is in Gemini, right? So look at that, Gemini and third house. So if you know your chart, look at this. Look at the third house and look at where Gemini is, especially if you have a planet in Gemini. But you know, transiting Jupiter is hitting Gemini. So what house is that? Where is that for you? So you need to communicate. You need to talk. You need to share. This is also what's coming up in your future lifestyle is better working conditions, or being seen more, also being able to travel more, some locally. There's a lot of movement, a lot of travel, a lot of, maybe you're going to different houses or people coming to you or different cities, because I keep hearing it, traveling for appearances, but I'm also getting international travel with you. You're traveling internationally. And you also are in the future, your future lifestyle, is paid very well. You're going to be paid very well. Some of you I see lump sum. It's like a retainer or down payment, and then there is some, I don't know if it's monthly or hourly or something coming in. But yeah, you're definitely, let's see, the path to destiny. You don't see it coming. You don't see the next opportunity coming. Look at that. We've got the Magician. Virgo, Gemini again. Virgo, Gemini, Mercury, using your mind. Wow. Six of Pentacles. I see why Spirit wanted me to do this reading now, because King of Pentacles for everyone. And I get it, because a lot of you, it's like money in, money out, work, payment, It might feel very Saturnian. It might feel very grind, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, but it's still setting you up for this lifestyle that you've either really want or you've been envisioning. So it's moving you into the place of more opportunities. So I'm not getting this as confusion or too much going on. I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to be paid very well for whatever you do or create. And that could be a lot of different things. Now, I just heard Airbnb. Well, and here we go. The wheel. So if, again, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to use the online, the internet, social media. Now, if this is advertising what you do, you need to have an online presence. I really feel that with you. I feel like your future expansion very much has to do with something online and really being genuine about what it is. And you've got a great mind. You're a great communicator, a great thinker, philosophizer. You have a very distinct message or vibe. And I just heard I wouldn't change a thing. Now, of course, it's going to get better and you're going to get more refined, but that's going to happen naturally, and that may happen from some people's input or that you trust or that you end up working with or that hire you. But right now, this is about connecting into your instinctual awareness. In other words, what's your vibe say? What's the vibe say about a situation? What are you resonating to? These are questions to ask. What do I really want to say? What do I really want to write about? What do I want to advertise? What do I want to promote? What do I want to share? I'm not big on promoting and advertising, so I would say, what do I want to share? How do I want to share this? So you sharing your gifts, and some of you are very gifted. You have multi-abilities, and maybe you feel like you have to multitask a lot. Some of you are not just multitasking, you're multi-dimensional living. But it's moving in the right direction. It's seamless. It's moving in the right direction for you. It's seamless. Okay, does that make sense? It's seamless. Oh, I'm hearing this belly Buddha laugh. They're not going to be able to figure it out. Okay, this part of your path, your destiny, it's the great opportunity, the great break. You're not going to be able to make it happen or plan it. Okay, so you can't, like, you're good at staging things or manifesting. It's like working on what you're manifesting, but you're here, right? And to get over on the other side, where there's this complete change of circumstance, it happens out of the blue. It happens like you don't even know, right? Okay, I'm getting a hit to share, taking steps. Yeah, so you got to just take the steps. I've shared this before on my podcast, but one time years ago, I got a call from, well, call and email, I think both, from, I don't know, I think it was Paramount Studios or something, and this production company. And they're like, oh, we'd like you to come in for a screen test for this psychic show. And to be part of this psychic show and also do tarot and psychic readings. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, how did that happen? I couldn't figure it out. How'd they call me? Now, I'd done stuff like that years and years ago, but, you know, I had no connections. And I'm like, how did this happen? And I asked them, and they wouldn't say that, oh, I don't know, you got submitted, we heard you're really great and accurate, blah, 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 blah. It's called the oracles. And I'm like, and then like a month later or something, or 2 months, one of my clients who actually worked for one of the studios, we were chit-chatting after her session, and I'm like, yeah, the weirdest thing happened. I get this call for a screen test. I win, and I go, I got the job. And they're like, oh my God, they called you. And I was like, what? And she's like, oh yeah, I submitted you. And she goes, that was months ago, probably 4 months ago, 5 months ago. That's what I'm getting with you, okay? I'm getting but you need to do the action that you know or feel you need to do. So, again, there's opportunity. So this is just really for you, is like saying yes. Yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll try that. Yeah, that sounds cool. Whether it's coming from within you or an outer circumstance or opportunity, yeah, see, the ability to influence. Use your influence for change. But see, this is also public speaking. This is, social media. This is any kind of media in front of the camera, or this could even be directing or behind that you're helping someone, you're packaging something or someone, or you're part of it. Maybe you're a producer, an executive producer, or you're a director, or it's your idea. But anyway, I feel like this is about your opinions, being out there, whatever you have to say. Gemini, this is about you as the communicator, and how you do that is up to you, whether it's one-on-one, if it's big groups, little groups, is it through posting, is it reels, shorts, videos, YouTube, is it Vimeo, I don't know, is it MP3s, is it performance art? All I know is you are meant to positively influence and uplift and work with the desire body. Yeah, see, water the seed. You're being cultivated right now. You're kind of right here, and they're gonna get stuck a little. Like, oh, what should I do? Don't say what should I do. Should I do what? This thinking, you need to feel. I got my gut. This is what I need to do. I feel it. I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to create that. I'm going to make that. I'm going to write that. Whatever it is, because someone is going to see you, and you don't know who it is. And they end up helping you. I just heard you. Help you become a success, or more of a success. So I do see that there is a level of success here. I feel like this is all about, because we're looking at your future lifestyle. It's where you're very well known and appreciated, and validated for what you do, what you know, your life, your career, how you live, the choices you've made. I knew it. Psychic. A lot of you, this has to do with your psychic ability. Spirit wants you to use your psychic ability or develop your ability, or maybe it's you're helping others do it. I got another one. Wow, spiritual. Yeah, this is about your spiritual gifts. Maybe you're helping with awakening, or you're awakening to a new level, but this is not about using the lower mind. So if you've been trying to do things like other people to become successful, you're not going to be able to do it that way. You got to trust your hunches, where you're nudged, you're guided, the urge, your own timing. This is the wheel. It's about your own timing. It's not going to be what other people think or are doing, even in your same field. This is a very unique group here, very unique vibe. So you have got to really connect into your instincts. Those of you that have animal beings connect, especially dog or cat, really connect in with them. And dogs are very loyal. So this is about trusting the higher self and being loyal to that part of you. You know, like, okay, I can trust myself. Let's see what this Hagal. Yeah, this is the boom. This is, I feel like something's coming in, an influence. It's part of your path. Look at this. Weird, the unknowable. But weird is destiny. I have a feeling one of the other pick of cards I did, I don't know, months ago, there was a similar vibe that I'm getting from you. And I feel it. I feel there's a destiny issue at hand that you can't plan for, that's greatly going to change your life. Some of you, it's traveling to another land or traveling somewhere, and you get some opportunity, or you meet someone, you end up, I don't know, dating, marrying, living together, or they come to where you live, or you go to where they live, or there's a great opportunity there. You cannot plan this. I'm going to take 2 more cards, even though we're kind of over time, because see, this is creativity and knowledge. It's just a timing issue. If you feel like you haven't been seen, you have, but there's a bigger lesson. And courage, justice, tiwaz. This is things picking up. Justice, this is what I said, this is the debt for the energy that you put in, for doing the right thing at the right time, of being in integrity and being authentic, not taking shortcuts, working on yourself, completing what you needed to complete. And also, I definitely feel contracts for you. So whether it's another job, a contract for work, or you're hired by a certain company, you know, or maybe some of you are going to be influencers. So I get for you that the future lifestyle for you is there's leisure time, there's downtime, but there's also, I feel, more full, maybe faster paced at times. I feel that it has to do with more work. It has to do with marriage or some kind of commitment, whether it's to a company, another person. There's signing of legal documents. So there is some kind of influencer position, or you're hired, maybe someone's sponsoring you, or you're hired maybe as a, I don't know, pitch person, ambassador or something. You're sponsored. It has to do with your creativity, your desire, inspiring others. Some of you, this is a new app, or working with AI in such a way that you're reaching more people. There is going to be some kind of benefactor or agent, or somebody that is also helping you. But with magician here and tier, this has to do with, it's not going to be just a handshake. I feel like it's going to be legally binding, like, okay, you're doing this with us for 3 months or for 6 months, or you're the face of this, or you're on this job or this panel. A lot of you, this is also on camera work, in front of the camera, whatever that means, video camera, regular camera, I don't know, or in public. You're doing either public speaking or teaching or workshops, seminars, something like that. And you have that key, the key to success. I heard you've done it before, you'll do it again. So you're just going to this next level. So I definitely feel in your future lifestyle, you're traveling more, there's visiting other countries. Some of you are flying somewhere, and then you're visiting towns or little villages, I can see. Could be international travel, or if it's within your country, it's there's idea of travel for appearances or workshops, or the ability to take time off to then travel and kind of regroup, or go visit different people or sites, sacred sites. Some of you are also doing stuff with sacred sites. But in your future, you're very well known in your field for what you do, whether in person and or online. Visually also, there could be like advertising with your face on it or name or something I'm getting, and also a lot of travel. So I do feel for a lot of you there could be a relocation internationally. Some of you are maybe relocating to the city or a favorite city of yours where there's a nice hub. I do see some of you working in like workspace, or buying or renting, being in a place like a live workspace, like a warehouse of some sort. Like where a loft is what I'm getting. So here's Chicago, New York, London. I'm getting a lot. Berlin, Hong Kong, Mumbai. I'm getting some big Canada. I'm getting a lot of different places. So some of you are in smaller towns or villages, or you're moving from the big city into a smaller town or village. And then some of you are in a city. You're where you're gathering with others to work. Okay, let's see what else. I think that's it for now. Let's connect in. Oh, here we go again. Look at this. Mercury in Pisces in the 9th house. So, house of Sagittarius. And then you've got the 3rd house here, and you've got Gemini. So definitely this has to do with someone buying what you give or sell, or maybe this could be an online course, teaching online or to groups. I get an international. So there's something international with what you do, either more international clients, working internationally, traveling internationally, writing a book. This could be publishing, and I don't feel it's one book. I feel it's going to be a series of books, or books on spirit or spirituality or higher mind thinking, or but that how you align to this energy is Mercury in Pisces. And what is that? Have faith, use your intuition, have faith and trust, and make that part of your belief system, part of your everyday thinking, the trust, the belief, the connection to spirit, and reinforcing that connection. All right, so let me know how this resonates. What amazing. Very conscious lifestyle you're creating there. Follow the steps. I know you're getting there. You're cultivating you. You're cultivating and refining you. All right. So your Soul Insights mantra is, okay, I use my soul gifts to create health, wealth, abundance, prosperity in my life. Yeah, that's it. And let's see, any other one? I don't know. Put a hand in there, a wheel if you're drawn to this. I don't know. I feel like you're rising above, but boy, you're going to have fun. A lot of fun traveling around. And remember, you're taking steps, you're cultivating, but the opportunity that gets you in this new lifestyle, this future lifestyle I'm seeing, has not yet come in. Okay, lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome. This is Soul Story number 4. Okay, I've been kind of excited about yours. Well, I'm excited about all of them, but I'm kind of puzzled. Like, you have Lepidolite here. And then you have this whale. Listen to your spirit guides. They'll show you the way. But I was definitely getting a lot with you with Sirius, also Pleiadian energy, sonar, working with tone, sound, and something about 23-5, like a move that's going to get you in a new environment or a new focus. And it may come very intuitive or just like a hunch or an opportunity or an opening that you kind of think about back and forth, and then you end up doing it. Okay, and it brings a lot of change into your life. The beach, water, very important to you, but also even the beach. And I just heard some kind of aquarium. So some of you could have an aquarium or be near a big aquarium. I'm getting it kind of like a round outside. So let's just see what, and lepidolite, this is de-stressing. So, and this is also connecting intuitively. It could be for you, your body wisdom or your somatic understanding. So the vibes connecting into your body to how you feel, what do you sense. Lepidolite also is a slow attrition, kind of a wearing away, obstacles, blocks, worry, de-stressing. So in your future lifestyle is much more relaxed. You're able to more go with the flow. You're getting rid of the stress. Okay, reach your goals. Let's see what we got. Naked, dare to bear all. And email, be mindful of the messages you send. Well, I'm getting with you that this has a lot to do with your mind and getting more into the higher mind, or less stress, less worry thoughts. So in your future lifestyle, you have a way of handling stress or worry thoughts or circular thinking, whether meditation, hypnotherapy, or you go for a walk, or whatever it is, you're getting that. And I feel like there's going to be less circular thinking, less to no worrying. You're really going to feel safer. And I also hear for some of you, safer in your body. There's something about safer in your body, safer in your environment. Now, some of you aren't feeling safe perhaps where you live, or you're feeling like things are very up in the air. And the future lifestyle for you is a sense of inner stability and security. Now, why? Some of this is coming because you've overcome obstacles. You've been focused on a particular goal, a dream, a desire. 8th house, endings. Now, also there is the future lifestyle. One part of it is some kind of inheritance, insurance, some kind of monies that is coming. Now, it could be investment, it could be tax return, that you're going to use very wisely to make a change. Okay? So there's a lot about getting to the bare bones of something, and you can't really do it thinking, because it just confuses you. The circuit, it just goes round and round. Wow, and then we've got the mind. Look at that. All right, let's get one more here with this deck. I just heard, when I feel it's right, then I say something, or I'll do it. So again, this is not like feelings like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, or I'm too tired, I can't do it. It's like when the right action to send the email, or to respond, you will know. Okay, yeah. And then we've got Chiron healing. So in your future lifestyle, you've done a lot of healing of yourself, of your emotions, of, rebalancing, making whole, working through what overly stresses you, or how you sometimes overly stress yourself by perhaps trying to make something happen, or what, I feel like the knots come out. You're unwinding. There's the knots unwind. So you're getting out of, I almost feel like this is a butterfly. You're getting out of the cocoon. And the key to that is somehow sensing and feeling. And you're listening to your higher self, listening to your spirit guides. Listening to, using your spirit team. Some people get the message, even with me. Sometimes clients will get out, tell them exactly what's going to happen, and they still fight it. They try to make things happen on the ego level. And then a month or 2 or 6, whenever it happens, they're like, oh my God, you were right. I didn't have to worry. And that's a lesson for you, is you don't have to worry. You're overly worrying or stressing yourself out. So you're going to be learning how not to do that. And that's something you inherited. Maybe your family is a bunch of worriers, or trying to control outer circumstances a lot, or over control. Healthy control is good, but this could be, so there's a lot of healing of the family dynamic. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I said that, 3 of Swords, there's a lot of healing of that family dynamic. Okay, let's see what you're moving through. High Priestess. Yeah, see? 5 of Swords. Look what happens, though. The Fool. Uranus energy. We've got Pisces here. And then we move into the Star. Okay, and I'm going to take this too, because this... So your abundance... Okay, let's take them all. 10 of Pentacles. So you would have a much easier life if you didn't overthink. If you learned what to do with worry. If you found a way to access the higher mind. And that is also what's going to be coming in. Now, I don't know if you'll be expert at it, but you're definitely going to get better. Because I feel like the past hurts, limitations kind of hold you back, but you do it to yourself. You get into negative spirals, negative thinking, worry thoughts. And you need to use your spiritual tools to get out of it, or listen to your guides, and they'll show you the way. Now, some people do that easier. I've kind of had the knack of that for a long time, but there's been times that I didn't listen to my higher self or my guides. And, I caused myself some problems or issues. So, and again, it's not to say we aren't going to make mistakes, or you're not going to make mistakes. We all do. Or we get caught up in, worry. But you tend to live there. So that's one of the things that your higher self and your guides is trying to heal you from, that is to get you out of that negative thinking or limited thinking or worry thoughts, or I have to do something now. When the message is wait, have faith, things are lining up, because your greatest gifts come from integrating this part of you. So look, it's like, how do you get into this place more quickly? Like, okay, let me just pray. Let me connect in to my higher self, or let me connect into God, whatever the framework is you're using, or my guardian angels, my guides. Let me ask for reassurance. Let me ask for a sign. Then that moves you out of that stuck energy. So what's coming for you in your future lifestyle is the ability to tap better or more into that part of you, and some of you completely. And it opens a new door of healing. It opens new opportunities for you. So you're going to learn how to use more of the higher mind, the divine mind, Einstein thinking, I call it, the higher mind, the divine will of consciousness, the infinite innate creative intelligence. So you can get the truth. You're departing from an old way of doing things. And so there's a lot of healing and alleviating the dense frequency of pain and micromanaging your life, getting all in a tizzy about something, right? And so you move into that star where you really see the light, you see who you really are, you see your connection to your higher self, to your soul, you see your soul, however you want to look at it, through the higher self. You see spirit, you see God, you feel that. Oh, that's why this is coming up. Okay, and we'll take one more look at that. Ace of Wands. Feeling spirit. You're going to be able to feel spirit more. Aha. Listen to your guide. You'll show the way. You're going to be able to feel spirit. Feel your higher self. Feel your guides. Feel the spirit realm, the angel, whatever. Because now it's hit or miss. And for some of you, very, very little. And some of you, maybe you do it for others, but not for yourself. Or you're not doing it enough. So you're going to have this trust. Your future lifestyle you're much more connected to your feelings, your sensing, but your intuitive guidance. And it's like you have to feel it out. Like, is this high resonance? Is this life enhancing? Is this worry and creating chaos, or allowing chaos is great for creating if you know how to use chaos. But we don't need to create more chaos. If there's already chaos, that means there's a creative solution in your situation. You don't have to create more chaos or try to control the chaos. You just create with it. You look for the pattern. That's what being psychic is. That's channeling. So why put all the cards out? That could be very chaotic. All these cards. No, I look for the pattern. I feel it out. I receive the messages. What do I hear? What do I feel? You're going to be doing that in your life. And it's, whew, I just get like a sigh. You're going to have much more peace. So your upcoming lifestyle, your future lifestyle has much more peace. Look at her. Ace of Swords, but she looks peaceful. You don't see stress in her face. So this is in decisions, much more peaceful decisions, much more trusting of spirit, of your guides, of what you receive. And then that's also going to bring you, I really get with you, your future lifestyle has a lot to do with peace and calm and an inner knowing, a connection to your higher self, to your guides, moving more from inspiration instead of desperation, inspired action, moving from inspiration to inspired action, right? Instead of desperation, inspiration. And you're going to be able to read the signs more. You're going to have also a very abundant life, is what I'm getting. Abundant lifestyle that's coming for you, that you're creating. And I feel like you really want peace. Pluto, the ability to transform, take a leap forward and rebirth. So this is going to be a big change into how you live, and some of you are going to have to kind of wrestle with it. Yeah, fourth house, the root. So it has to do with your conditioning. A lot of worry and concern and stress, and maybe that's kind of how you were raised or something, or maybe it's conditioning or cultural. But I do feel that somehow this fourth house is getting cleared, and so your future lifestyle, there's some shift psychologically. There's a shift subconscious, what's in your subconscious and what you feed your subconscious. You're going to feed it more hope, inspiration. Like, I may not see it yet, but it's here. I know it's coming. I can feel it. Or I went to that psychic or that reader, or I saw this sign. I got this confirmation. I see it. I can feel it. Not to say you're not going to do the 3D things, just to help or support you, but you're not going to over focus on, I can't see it, I got to make it happen, or it's not going to, this over focus on, again, circular thinking. And Saturn, this is, okay, there's two cards I want to, Saturn and Chiron, look at that again, Chiron healing. Healing power, you're going to have empathy for yourself and more for other, and Saturn. So this is something that you have to learn. This is a learning lesson for you, and this is truly getting in the body. This is not about fit and working out and go to the gym or yoga or running. That's a great being in touch with the body that way, but even sometimes people work out a lot, they're not that in touch with their body. What does your body really need and feel? What is the message of your body? What is the wisdom of your body? What's the somatic memory of your body? What is your body telling you through sensing, through feeling, through resonance, coherence, right? So there could be a lot happening for you that changes a lot with your body and your relationship to your body in your lifestyle, what you're creating. a different approach. Now, I also feel you're going to be able to move someplace where you feel a lot better, and I just heard better in your body. So there could be some healing from where you're at. It may not be suiting you as much, or might feel that there's a limitation, or it's a bit toxic. You may teach healing modalities in your lifestyle. That could be a part of what you're doing. Now, I definitely feel that there is a move, a better location. Yeah, see, your purpose is unfolding slowly. You're being guided. So you have to learn the guidance. That's your Saturn lesson. Trusting the guidance and intuition. Yeah, take time to visit the past. But see, you have to reflect. Because there's some challenges coming up for you, and also opportunities that are coming up for you that, see, look, flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there, this too shall pass. Why? Because your lesson is to have more faith, to trust, to really not only just mouthpiece, but believe what it is when you pray or ask for help, or you get a reading, or you come to this reading, or you see confirmations, or you have a dream, or you have a feeling, oh, this is going to work out. I'm being guided. And then you go into doubt, fear and doubt. No, I don't think so. I got to make it happen. It's not going to happen. I got to push. This has got to go on. Da, 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 da. You see what I'm saying? Boom. And you go spiral downward. You're going to be spiraling upward, right? Through the 6th chakra and above, connecting more to your higher self. Lead me, guide me. Because it's you. So in a way, you've been fighting you. So definitely there's a move. So your future lifestyle has a move. You could move from your family home. Some of you could be buying your family home and making changes or remodeling it. Or you're going to move to a place that feels like home or reminds you of your family home. Or some of you are moving to a home to then have a family. So I get a lot with this group that has to do with a move. Something moving to a better location. Okay, let's do the Roonies. I'm going to put this over here because we've got direction and reflection. So we have to reflect, High Priestess energy, we've got to reflect. And we got Pluto here, right? Got to reflect here. Look at that transformative power of Pluto. We got to reflect first to get the direction. But you also, with the Fool, look at how she's leaning, you have to be flexible. Because sometimes we don't see the road ahead, but we have to trust our inner GPS or our inner compass. If we don't know the destination, we have to trust our inner compass. That only comes through the higher self. So some of you have changes coming up that you're trying to program it with your GPS, but you really don't know the location. You know what you want. You know what you want. That's the star. You have an idea of what you want to have happen or what you want to experience. Let's cover that. Let's put it this way. Flexibility shifts that 5 of Swords, okay? And then you move into the Fool, which is the new direction unfolding. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah. So your key to get out of this 5 of Swords, or even letting go of the past or mistakes, or I really get this is hurting yourself by stressing yourself out. And believe me, we all do it to some degree. Is you have to be flexible. You have to connect into spirit, your spirituality, your spirit guides, your higher self. You have to have a way to hang in there because this too shall pass. So you're being asked to be flexible in your expectations, flexible in your approach, because you're learning something new. I almost feel like you're creating a new house within you, a new foundation within you to then move. Look at that. Joy. Look what comes in. Joy and harmony. I love it. Ewas, transformation. You've got it twice. You've got transformation here with Pluto. an awakening or breakthrough. Yes. The more you trust your intuition, your psychic nudges, your spirit guides, your higher self. You have to find a way to connect more to your higher self consistently, and then trust and believe. In hypnotherapy, we call it suspending disbelief. You don't have to, I believe this is going to happen. I know this is going to happen. Or I don't know this is going to happen. Just suspend the disbelief, like, oh, this could happen. Let's see. Let me give it time. You don't have to disbelieve. But you don't have to believe either. You just have to let it unfold more. So a lot of you, this move, you could be in a sunny location or move to a sunnier location is what I'm getting. I definitely feel a big part of your path, is also luxury. So a lot more money coming in. Let's put that by the Ten of Pentacles. Is a house, a very luxurious, a nice house, whatever that means to you. You're going to have the house of your dreams is what I'm hearing. It's the house that you want. You're going to get a house. So I really feel that you getting this piece, this Saturn piece, it's like getting the male side in check, the part of you, the lower mind, the local mind, the little self, of the Saturnian aspect that's focused only on what you can see. And if you don't see it or don't see the other person doing something or the situation, then you don't think that it can happen. Okay, let's look at what else in your lifestyle. Okay. All right. Oh, so some of you are going to be in the mountains or forest, a cabin. Now, this could be you live there in the mountains, or have a remote getaway, or you have some of you it's two houses, or some of you the house that you live in could be up in the mountains or in a forest, but it's definitely out in nature, and you're going to have the money to buy it, whether it's on your own or with another person, with a partner or somebody else or family, because it could be with some of you family. Floral delights, gardening joy, blossoming, plant care. Now, some of you are going to have a big garden. Some of you, this is growth. This is also a softening. So a lot of you could be bringing in more your feminine side, which is the receptive side of you, the magnetic. It's the ability to receive the insights. It's the ability to embrace, encircle, and fold, to not push, to find the flow and go with that flow. So this is a great, I feel like a lot of you could like flowers or going to the flower mart or farmer's market, but especially you might even love roses. I definitely feel you'd like flowers. You like light-colored flowers, maybe even light-colored clothing, or you could be in a place where you wear more light-colored than dark-colored. I am seeing, for some of you, there's one place that you live, and then there is a second home, a cabin in the mountains. Some of you, there could be a beach flat, or you're more in the residential or suburban area, and then you have a mountain home or a little getaway place, a little getaway. Some of you could be Airbnb-ing it, and then others, your home that you move. Some of you, it's more in the suburb or neighborhood, and some of you, it is in the mountains or forest. Cozy, there's a fireplace. Now, some of you, you're going to be able to have the money to get away also. Now, look at this lake. Yeah, definitely some of you are very either nature lovers, or your house, your home is going to be somewhat secluded or near water. Didn't I say earlier water, a lake, the ocean, or the forest? It almost reminds me of like if in California, Big Sur, where there's forest and beach, right? Rocks and stuff like that. But I'm definitely getting nature, forest preserve, mountains, and lake. And luxury. So you either have the money for the two homes, or one of them could be gifted to you, or a family home. Or you have the money to buy the second home. I don't know, but I definitely see this kind of lifestyle for you. All right, so let's look at You can snap this. This can be your vision board. Okay. Mood board. All right, let's see soul story number 4. Additional messages and the best way to align to this energy. Yeah, you're being guided. Look at 6th house. Mental, emotional health, routine, the body. What did I say? Connecting to, and the moon. Moon in, you see that? Aquarius. Okay, moon in Aquarius, 6th house. You've got to, without being over emotional, you've got to tap into your body, sensing and feeling the body. So a lot of you are learning, how do I get out of worry thoughts and over emotionalism and fear and stressing myself out to hear my message, to hear the spirit guide. What do my guides want me to know? What does my higher self want me to know? Which is your soul. Whale. Look up whale. Connect into whale. So they're guided by sonar, right? Your guides will show you the way. You're being shown the way. You don't have to worry. You're being shown the way to exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. You got to follow it now, because it's going to lead you to the most abundance and the most fulfillment and the living where you want to live and having the opportunity to live where it is that you want, whether it's through your own money or a partnership, someone else, or someone leaving you something, whatever, it's there. But you have to align to it by connecting into your intuition, your higher self, your spirit guides. They will show you the way. They have the inner compass. We don't have that in the local mind or the little self. All right. Thank you for letting me tune in for you. Let me know how this resonates. Lots of love and light.